Here it is. Now Friday, I think it is. No, today's Thursday. Good God. Today is Friday. All day long. Wow, so a happy Friday. I'm just going okie dokie. Anyway, so happy Friday. Go, why isn't my volume pedal working? Because I haven't got my guitar plugged in directly. So let's see where we go today. Here we go. Oh boy. Look at what we just did. Not me, we, all of us. Wow. It's just like, we did that. We just did that. Not me. Not me alone. It's all of us. That was cool, right? What I'm finding for me with what I do, it's happening faster and faster now. It's just like there. I was just, I call it mucking around. And I just, did this thing. And, okay, so I stayed with that and just allowed it to take me wherever it wanted to take me. And look at what unfolded. So, there. Whoops. Get out of there, get out of there. I must say, over the years, I've lost some of the tones in my ears. And I'm supposed to wear hearing aids, but I spend so much time by myself, I don't need them when I'm at home. And then when I do go out, I forget to put them in. So, but anyway, so some tones I can't hear, and so it is just the way it is. So, a couple of days ago, I was speaking to my brother, soul brother, Amethyst, and I reached out to him about some recording stuff. I actually reached out to him and Ty both, and Amethyst got back to me, and it was, Amethyst uses the same looper I have. He's got the newer model. I have the one just below, which is only a year old, so it tells you how technology shifts and changes in loopers. So anyway, so in my speaking with Amethyst about recording and all of this stuff, and I was telling what I got, and he goes, because he knows what I do, because anybody who's at Soulful Fest or watched virtually, who Amethyst is, plus let alone being on Todd, with Todd. And so Amethyst, I told him I got the circuit, whatever it was, and that's a keyword because that name is gone. It was gone yesterday. And he said, no, because of what you do, you want the rhythm. It's more versatile to what you do. And because I knew there was something with the other loop, or not looper, but the beatbox. I should clarify right now, I'm talking about the beatbox. And so I phoned up my music store yesterday and said, look, this is what I got about 4 weeks ago. This is the one I want to get. And, yep, come on down. So I went down. And this one ended up costing me a bit more because I got mine on special. Because they're all the same price, both of them. But when I got mine, it was on special, which saved me basically $100. Actually, $120. And so I got this last night. Then I hooked it up when I got home, and it's right off the bat. It was okay. This is more comfortable. This is more what I'm looking for. And so I have huge appreciation for Amethyst. If anybody's wondering where he's at, he's in San Diego, California. He's back on the coast there. And yeah. So let's see where we go next.
If everybody wants to know, that song is called Heavenly. I think it started last week or just the week before. And when I say this, what I'm starting to understand for myself is sometimes these energies just come in and be there for that time, and then they move on. And as I say that, like people ask me, like, how do you remember what you do? Well, pretty well every song I remember, but it does mean I can consciously recall that energy back. Sometimes I can't. When I say this, it's like Sarah's Sacred Heart. I can bring that energy back on and on. Certain songs I'm able to do that, like the one that we started out with today. You know, that energy is like was right on the moment, and so I just go with the flow. And sometimes I have to go back and re-listen to something so I get back into that energy. That's how I get back sometimes. And not very often I have to do that. But I just honor in the manner that it comes and flows through me, and I'm really getting it more and more. As most of you guys know, that I'm not going to get into details here, just so everybody is consciously, not consciously, rephrase that, so everybody is aware. I'm with the full support of my doctor, and I have a supportive team of people, our soul family, that are in and around me. Plus, there's more others who've offered, which I so appreciate. I get rid of this for a sec. I've been wanting to do this for about a year, a good year, is start to come off all these medications I've been on since 1996. And for anxiety and depression, primarily those two right now. That's my focus. So with the support of my doctor, we started a week ago.
last Friday. Today's going to be day 8 of this. And so what's already starting to lift is a fog that's been in my brain. I just didn't realize it. And now that I realize, I went, oh shit. So I changed things immediately. And that's the thing. Sometimes we don't see something or understand, but if we spend time with that, it will come to us. And so I'm in this process now of coming off these medications, which I feel for me, only for me, I'm not asking other people to do this, hell no, right? Because it's your body, it's your temple, it's your journey, and you know what you need for you. I just know for me, it's time. I've tried a couple times, but I wasn't ready. One thing I will honestly, truthfully say, the best thing I ever did for myself was go to Soulful Fest. That's all I'm going to say. It goes beyond that, but I'm just saying that in a general comment, remark. If you're not familiar with Todd Medina, who is Soulology, just as I am Ernestine Day, and I am the Soulful Guitarist. Same thing. There's no difference between that and me. And Todd is Soulology, and it's spelled Souloggy. Go check it out with Todd. Thanks to him and this amazing community now that I'm a part of. And, Todd does everything he's been guided to do. Same thing with me. I'm learning that. I always sort of did it, but didn't realize what's really consciously going on. But now it's a different consciousness that I have. So, yeah. Let's see where we go next. I thank all of us. Wow. With ever since Soulful Fest, it's like I'm learning finally to trust myself and in everything that I'm doing. And when I say this, I'm finding it's like that experience, let alone the first song, the second song, and then this song. This is the third song, I think. I don't know, because I don't keep track. And just to feel what I feel and trust everything that I'm doing. And it's the mind get in the way, because I can always tell when my mind kicks in because I make a huge mistake. Honestly, and it's not very often make a mistake when I'm just intuitively just staying in that zone, because we all know we're in that zone, but sometimes you sort of drift out a little bit up or down, whichever. And so, yeah. Let's see where we go next. huh? Holy smokes. Oh, holy smokes. As I was playing that song, and then I sort of got rid of a couple tracks and then started sort of fresh, if you will, is as I was playing, just being with the energy. And as I come off of these two medications, but we're doing one at a time, not two at a time. If this is any indication what could happen and will happen for and with me, if this is only week one coming off, like slowly, by the way, don't panic anybody. I'm doing it gradual, very slowly. I've been on these since 1996. So it's going to be a very slow process, and I'm just going to pay attention to the best of my ability, but as I come off. And here's the thing is this, if this is any indication what's going to be coming out of me, yeehaw! It's just like, yeah, whew. And I literally right now, it's just, I feel like this energy is just, wow. Wow. Yeah. I think that was song 4. And that, because I made some notes here for myself. Yeah. So, I'm in awe of what I get to do. I really am. I really, truly am. And it's just, yeah, just, when I say this, some of you guys are fairly, and the keyword fairly new to me. I'll get rid of this for a sec. Just to give you guys a very quick synopsis here, is guitar I've been playing literally all my life. And whenever I play with other people, I just feel this energy and I play accordingly. And then, I started literally channeling about 1996. It doesn't mean I didn't do stuff before, but I'm saying is that's when I started to open up to my own feelings and emotions through a counselor, and I would channel that energy through my guitar and without words. And then February, March of 2020, so a year and a half, come up towards 2 years, a year and a half ago, I could say I stumbled, but there's no such thing as stumbling. We have an opportunity when something appears before us, and we decide to go for it or not. And so I call our local music store here, and I said, I want something that I can record and it'll loop it, keep looping it. I didn't have that terminology then. And they go, oh, you want a looper? And so based on my conversation with this guy, and this is one thing I love about Long McQuaid here in Canada, is every single staff member is a musician, number one. They're in different departments because that's what they specialize in. And, it's, this guy said, you want the Boss RC 505. And I went, okay. I looked into it and, oh yeah, that's it. And so I ordered mine February, March of 2020. It didn't come in until June, but I did rent a smaller unit for a couple of months. And with that is when I started opening up. That activated me. Yeah. And then August last year, I created my private sacred group. Get out my window, sorry. And that was a safe space for me to go in and just be. Well, that cracked me open again. And I keep on doing these things and just instinctually I'm being guided. I get to choose do I do or not, but I'll tell you something. Every time I pay attention and do it, more magic unfolds. And it's, you know, this looper is a tool, an instrument for me to open up. And you know, as I already mentioned about being on these medications, that they created a fog, and that fog is starting to lift. Keyword starting to, and I'm just having fun, and I get to come here and share with you all. Oh, here comes the journey of life. Here we go. Yeah. This song, definitely, as you know, can tell and feel it, that it was channeled, because everything I do is channeled. But this one, I was getting downloads of it, because usually I don't get that kind of download. Like when I say this is the only time I can recall that I ever got a complete download. When I say this, it's like, you know, to explain where this song also was channeled from, a friend of mine, she tried to commit suicide every month. Not every month, I'll rephrase that, quite a bit during the month. And she finally did succeed, and her husband, Gordy, called me to let me know she finally succeeded. So we were talking, and he told me what happened. It just, yeah. And so the next day I'm at work, and I just had this feeling, and this is something that a lot of us, and I'm saying this out loud to maybe help you, is sometimes we think something's a thought, but really it's a feeling. Then we try to transpose that into the mind to articulate what we're thinking. And when we feel, we come from our heart, we come from our soul. And then, so just to, I hope that makes sense. So anyway, because the reason why I'm saying this is I thought, because when I went home that day and said to Gordy, I said, look, this is what I want to do. I want to honor, not Gordy, sorry, my roommate. And I said, this is what I want to do, is compose a song for her. And he goes, you're thinking? I go, yeah. He goes, what was first? He made me stop. And I felt it first. Then I spoke it. It goes into the mind, that's the thinking part. So what started happening with this song is I was getting downloads of each piece of the song, exactly where my left hand goes, my right hand goes, and as you guys know, I sense and feel that this is how it's supposed to be, and this whole entire song came to me in pieces. And I did finish it before her memorial service. Her name was Judy Cowles, and I did play it at her memorial service. And it was called Judy's Song originally, because I didn't understand it, but now I understand it. It's a journey of life. And I could turn around to say the circle of life, depending how you look at it, or what's going on for you. Let's see where we go. Well, you guys, I actually have a meeting in 5 minutes. I have to live by my phone because, and keyword is live. If I don't set my alarms, time's gone. So, on this note, thank you for being here, the beginning, middle, end, wherever you're at. Thank you for being here now. And as most of you guys know, if you like what I do have a YouTube channel, which is the Soulful Guitarist. If you're already not subscribed to me yet, I appreciate the subscription. And if you like what I do, of course, like what I do. So at this moment, not on this moment, at this moment, I love you all dearly, and chances are knowing me, I would like to be back later. We'll just have some fun. Okay, see you.